Welcome to an overview of the Kemmons Wilson School for Hospitality and Resort Management at the University of Memphis. My name is Marta Lopez Flor, and I am a first-generation college student whose pronouns are she, her, and hers. I'm the recruitment and retention coordinator for the Kemmons Wilson School, and you can please feel free to reach me via email or text message me at that Google Voice number anytime if you have any questions about the Kemmons Wilson School. So to give you a little bit of background about Kemmons Wilson, he was the founder of the Holiday Inn Hotel brand, and he's a proud Memphian. This entrepreneur founded Kemmons Wilson Companies back in 1948. And the idea of the Holiday Inn all came to be because of a family vacation. It was a road trip from Memphis, Tennessee to Washington, D.C. And unfortunately, the Wilson family and the children had a really tough time on the road. They had inconsistent experiences at the roadside motels. And when he returned to Memphis, he and his wife had this brainchild called Holiday Inn, where they really got to revolutionize the hotel industry. They basically created a franchise operation that always had consistent amenities. And that's why now when you go to any hotel, you'll find the same amenities, whether it's, the free ice that you get down the hallway or the pool. Kemmons Wilson really did make his mark on the industry. And then in the slide to the far right, you see Kemmons Wilson Jr., the youngest son of Kemmons Wilson, who is now the chair of the Kemmons Wilson Advisory Board. Thanks to the Wilson family, our school was founded on August 1st, 2002. So we are coming upon our 20-year anniversary. Here you have Dr. Radesh Palakirthi. He is the dean of the Kemmons Wilson School, and he has an open door policy with all faculty, staff, and students. I've never seen him turn anyone away. He has such a kind heart, and you're going to get to see that a little bit more when he rolled up his sleeves to create care packages in response to the pandemic to benefit our frontline hospitality industry workers. Another member of our family is Dr. Carol Silks. She's an associate professor, and Dr. Silks teaches a number of undergraduate and graduate courses. Right now, she's teaching the business of hospitality, and she's got this great activity with her students where even though there is a pandemic, they're going around Memphis and they're taking pictures of themselves near an attraction, and everyone has to guess which Memphis attraction it is. So you can find those on our Instagram if you want to take a look. She's our only chef instructor with a PhD. Next up, we have Dr. Ru Chi, and Dr. Chi is relatively new to our department. She's teaching managerial accounting, financial management, as well as marketing classes. Here we have Tim Floor. He is the program manager for the Kemmons Wilson Culinary Institute, and he's also an instructor for the Kemmons Wilson School. He's the internship coordinator for all hospitality students, and yes, internships are required to complete your four-year Bachelor of Arts here at the Kemmons Wilson School. Next up, we have Chef Andra Chisholm. She's amazing. She teaches the pastry and baking classes as well as the special events classes, and students just absolutely love her. And here we have Chef Bill Mullins. He's a chef instructor and a coordinator for the Kemmons Wilson Culinary Institute. We like to joke around that he came with the building because he did used to work at L'École Culinaire when this building was called L'École. And he is a really personable instructor. He really supports all of his students, and he's a great colleague to work with. Here we have Eric Etter, and Eric is a proud graduate from the hospitality program back when we were a part of the Fogelman Business College, and now he's one of our instructors at the Kemmons Wilson School, as well as this gentleman here, Dr. Ibrahim Al-Salki. He is all about restaurant operations. He completed one of his many master's degrees here at the Kemmons Wilson School. And now we're moving on to sport and leisure management faculty and staff. So we have Dr. Tim Ryan, professor of organizational analysis, as well as the chronology of sport and athletic team management and strategic management. A lot of his research is around organizational behavior in coaches and the sport environment. And then we have Dr. Brennan Berg. Dr. Berg's research caters around policymaking, the elite athlete development, as well as sport and public health. So he teaches sport and leisure governance classes, as well as promotion classes. And we have Dr. Ramo Fuller. Dr. Fuller is the instructor for sport and leisure pop culture class, as well as financial management and sport finance. A lot of his research is about diversity in sport, as well as higher education and intercollegiate athletics. And here we have Dr. Cody Havard. He is a great guy. He has a great cartoon called Sport Rivalry Man, and that's his area of research. He studies rivalry in sport, as well as fan and consumer behavior. He teaches classes called Sport and Global Perspectives, as well as Sport and Leisure Marketing. Next up, we have Dr. Michael Hutchinson, and I've had the pleasure of working with Dr. Hutchinson. When I was a career specialist, he had all of his field experience students in the foundations of sport and leisure management class. They had to work with me on their resumes, as well as just helping them find opportunities throughout the city of Memphis. He's a great guy and a real charismatic instructor. And now we have Crystal Beeman. She's dynamic as well. She teaches an event management class, as well as gender, race, and class. And she oversees all the field experience for all the sport and leisure management students. Next up, we have Dr. Michael Huffman. Dr. Huffman is our Parks and Rec guy. He teaches classes in outdoor recreation, commercial recreation and tourism, as well as parks and recreation and travel and tourism. I happen to love Dr. Huffman's backpack because it has patches from all the national parks that he's visited. Next up, you have your academic advisor for the program. Her name is Peggy Callahan, and she will be your go-to person when you're registered for classes and you need pins cleared and permits issued. She's wonderful to have at your right hand. And finally, we have Mr. Brian Sweeney. He is the career specialist who's assigned to help our students in the Kemmons Wilson School with their job search strategies, as well as their professional development. And now I'm getting to some student ambassadors. We have Noah Fleener. He is a senior who is studying hospitality and resort management. And Noah happened to do his internship at Disney Parks and Resorts in Orlando. And we also have Cynthia Boyer, another hospitality major, and her plans are to do a study abroad experience this summer, and I can't wait to hear all the stories she comes back with. So we do want you to know that we have officially moved our department from the offices in the Holiday Inn to the Fogelman Executive Center right across the street. Our lab still takes place in the Holiday Inn, and all of our culinary classes take place at the Kemmons Wilson Culinary Institute in Cordova. The Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality and Resort Management presents several options. You do not have to do a concentration if you do not want to do a concentration. But if you'd like to focus more on lodging, that is an option. As well, we now have the concentration in culinary arts. Here is a little bit, it's a short video about our Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality and Resort Management.
Kemmons Wilson School is a 4-year degree-granting institution that trains people for the hospitality and sport management industry. There are 3 solid reasons why the students should come here. Number 1 is placement. I think all students go to school so they get a good job. We have 100% placement rate. We have plenty of opportunities for the students to get jobs and internships.
I'm the Assistant Director of Housekeeping at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm the duck master at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee.
I work at the Westin Memphis Beale Street.
I work front desk at the River Inn of Harbortown.
And we have study abroad programs, we have internship built into our curriculum, and of course we have industry certification built into our curriculum, so the students get certified professionally while they're taking classes.
I'm Don Harrell. I'm the CEO of Orange Lake Resorts. We are one of the fastest growing industry operators in our segment, and in doing so, we are very reliant on having great people. And we work hand in glove with the Kemmons Wilson Hotel School to source interns to work with them on their curriculum in a way that helps support our operations.
Part of what makes the school special is it's inside of a hotel, so we take our classes inside of a working, running hotel. They expect a lot from us.
Right now we're in the live laboratory, the University of Memphis Holiday Inn Kitchen, where my students in HPRM 2050 are learning how to work within a team in the back of the house, in front of the house. Some of the things the students learn while they're in the back of the house is how to read a BEO, how to make sure that the prep is correct, and how to make sure they hit the mark for when the food has to be ready and served to the customer.
The Kemmons Wilson Family Foundation is really committed to helping students achieve higher education. One of the cornerstones of the programs that we offer for the foundation is scholarships, and this is really the place where we believe our grandfather Kemmons would have wanted us to make big commitments and big investments.
I think the Kemmons Wilson School of Hospitality is the best there is. I really do believe that because it's given me the opportunity to advance my career.
They want us to have not just an education in ADR and revenue management and all that stuff. They want us to know how to get a job, how to know what we're talking about, how to make a good impression, be professionals, and succeed in the world after college.
We have the opportunity to place you at some of the finest hotel and resorts and restaurants all over the world.
I would highly recommend getting in the hospitality industry just because there's so many options. It's not just hotels, it's restaurants, event planning, all kinds of things.
The hospitality industry is a great career. It's a great paying career. We're all always hiring. So there's great job opportunities, great career growth, and you can make great money.
I think it is so wonderful that right here in Memphis that we have a school that is dedicated towards training an entire workforce with a very diverse realm of opportunities for them to take advantage of upon graduation.
Whether it's hotels, whether it's theme parks, cruise ships, events, event centers, stadiums, whatever it might be, it's a wonderful opportunity for a student today to have a focus on hospitality.
So no matter what you choose for Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality and Resort Management, I do want you to know that all of the 4-year sequence of classes sits on our website. So you can take a look at the classes. And now we're going to go over the Bachelor of Science in Sport and Leisure Management so you can get a taste about what that major is all about.
Embedded on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River is the home to the soul of the Mid-South, Memphis, Tennessee. Home of the blues and birthplace of rock and roll, home of Elvis Presley and B.B. King, home of the Memphis Grizzlies and Redbirds, and home to unlimited possibilities.
We have, a major university, you have 2 professional sports, so there's a lot of ways to get involved and stay involved. It's just a great city to be here, living here, and to experience.
It's the best decision I made when I came to Memphis, and it helped me find my passions and where I wanted to go in life, and it totally lined up with what I wanted to do.
Culturally diverse and distinctive, Memphis unites its citizens throughout the city and beyond. At its heart is the University of Memphis, where over 20,000 students are driven by doing. Like the city and the University of Memphis,
how can the athletics department improve the game day experience?
The Sport Commerce program is dynamic and unique.
Some teams and some athletes.
Housed in the Kemmons Wilson School, both undergraduate and graduate courses can be completed in the classroom, online, or a combination of the two.
I know from personal experience that this program prepares students very well for the industry, and we continue to see that year after year with our students advancing in their careers in a variety of sport and leisure organizations.
I felt like there was so much here to do, and if you look at it from a sports sense, between the Grizzlies, the Redbirds, the bowl game, the University of Memphis, the other universities here in town, the golf tournament. I mean, there are so many opportunities that exist for for students to not only obtain internships, but also have a job.
You're actually going out into the world.
Students can participate in a faculty-led study abroad program and receive course credit for their prior professional experiences.
If you have questions about certain things.
The Sport Commerce program's unique design is constructed to fit you, the growing sport industry professional.
The students are extremely prepared from great lectures in the classroom, as well as multiple opportunities around the city, as well as right here on campus for them to get volunteer experience, internship experience, so to take what they've learned in the classroom and actually put it into the real life work experiences here in the city of Memphis.
Our Sport Commerce professors are accessible to the students and have a wide range of industry and classroom experience, providing a structured and high energy learning environment.
And it kind of helps you hone in on your skills and figure out where you're going to end up. Also, the collaboration you get from this major, I think, has helped me grow a ton. It's helped me learn how to communicate my ideas effectively, work with groups. I think that takes you really far anywhere in life and whatever you do.
Right here. Thank you.
Our alumni continue to advance their careers in various positions throughout the sport industry.
It's because of all the classroom work and their ability to volunteer and work in the city, get great experiences, and they're connected to this university. There's a lot of tradition. We bleed blue and gray here, and it's a great experience for everybody.
In a city the size of Memphis, there's really always going to be an abundance of opportunities to get industry experience, whether it's working in intercollegiate athletics, professional sport, private sport businesses, parks and recreation, community sport and leisure programs. Whatever the student is interested in pursuing in their careers, they're going to be able to get experience while they're here.
You have to go get it. You have to take the urgency, you have to take the resilience, you have to take the things you need to do to go get those opportunities. They're there, they're just waiting on you. Great major, passionate teachers, passionate students, and it gets you involved in our city, so I love it.
Apply today at memphis.edu/Wilson. With the development taking place in the city of Memphis and at the University of Memphis, this is an exciting time to be here. For the University of Memphis, I'm Shane Odom, Sport Commerce, graduate class of 2016.
For those of you who are interested in the culinary side of the hospitality industry, we have the Kemmons Wilson Culinary Institute in Cordova, Tennessee, which is approximately a 17-minute drive from main campus of University of Memphis. It's 32,000 square feet of food prep labs, classrooms, culinary library, computer lab, and a full-service front of house and back of house restaurant. We have ample free parking, so you don't need to worry about getting a parking pass to attend classes at the Culinary Institute. And on our website, we have some wonderful 360-degree photos so that you can get inside of every single classroom. I'm going to play this video of this wonderful ribbon cutting ceremony we had back in November of 2019 when we first opened the doors of the Kemmons Wilson Culinary Institute. for anyone who prefers to do a virtual tour, and hopefully post-COVID we'll be able to do in-person tours. I do host them once a month on a Wednesday evening and on a Saturday. The registration link is on our website, memphis.edu/Wilson. As I mentioned earlier, all of our students in the hospitality program are expected to complete an internship as a part of their degree. And on the sport and leisure management side, students they can complete the field experience. These are just some of the many companies that our students have completed internships with. So you see Disney internships in Orlando, Olive Garden, their management training program. We have Hilton, Marriott, Holiday Inn Club Vacations, as well as a number of casinos and local places like Elvis Presley Enterprises. So we probably could have had several more slides of all of our industry partners, but I just wanted to highlight a few of you to give you an idea of where our students complete those internships. Our students are also able to gain study abroad experience at Kemmons Wilson School. So you'll really build your global intercultural fluency. You'll have time to fellowship with peers in the industry. And you have to keep in mind that hospitality and sport are global enterprises. So you can go anywhere with these two majors. In the photos here, you see our students in both Italy and in Switzerland. In Switzerland, they were studying different spas and resorts, and I really wish I could have gone on that trip. We have a number of minors here at the Kemmons Wilson School. So say you want to major in something else on campus, but you see hospitality as a fun enterprise, then you can definitely complete a minor with us. All of the minors are 18 credit hours, and we are currently exploring a minor in esports. There is another option at the Culinary Institute called the Culinary Essentials Certificate. It is the first undergraduate certificate program at the University of Memphis. It is for someone who just wants to complete 2 semesters with us. And so if you want to just launch a culinary career, but you really don't have management in mind or being an entrepreneur in mind, because for that you should pursue a 4-year degree. But if you're just trying to work in the industry and you want to gain a certificate, you can come and complete your Culinary Essential Certificate with us. It is a cohort model, which means that you will be with the same students in each of your classes for the 2 semesters. And here on this slide, you get to see which classes you take the first semester, as well as the classes you're going to take the second semester. It's very affordable. In the 2 semesters total, you will just pay $12,500. The uniform, knife kit, and textbooks, as well as the membership in the American Culinary Federation and the certificate exams that you'll take, the Certified Fundamentals Pastry Cook certification, as well as the Fundamentals Cook certification. You'll also get a number of certifications with the National Restaurant Association and the American Hotel Lodging Educational Institute. So you walk away with a lot to put on your resume. Our department does offer a number of hospitality scholarships. We have a total of $135,000 plus every year to grant to our students who apply via the Tiger Scholarship Manager. Tiger Scholarship Manager typically opens up in mid-November for the next school year. We take professional development really seriously here at Kemmons Wilson School because we want our students to be successful and to be able to launch their careers. We are one of the few schools on campus that hosts our own career fair. It is an investment we make, but we want to make sure that our students have ample opportunity to engage with the industry connections that we have. And so here's a video that's going to give you a taste of what our career fair is typically like in a non-COVID-19 world.
My name is Caleb Carter. I'm a junior here at the University of Memphis, and I'm here at the Kemmons Wilson School Career Fair. Follow me.
graduate student at the Kemmons School. I'm doing a dual Masters in Hospitality and Management Information System at the Fullerton Institute. I got the chance to volunteer today at the Kemmons Career Fair, and I was trying to recruit students for the Intercontinental Hotel Group paid trip. And it was a very good experience, and I had a chance to network with a lot of employers over here and seeing possible internship and fair opportunities. I encourage more and more students to come to such fairs and take use of these opportunities because they help in the long term.
Big thank you to all the Kemmons Wilson faculty and staff for putting this event on. I think it's a great experience to see what Memphis has to offer, as well as Tennessee. It's a great experience for me to put myself out there, connect with future employers and with other University of Memphis students as well that I might not have had the opportunity to connect with before. This experience has led me to make some connections that I probably wouldn't have thought about had I not attended today. I'm a sport and leisure management major, and I got to connect with at least 2 hospitality groups in Middle Tennessee, as well as knockout theaters here in Memphis. I think that'll allow me to kind of maybe diversify my major, as well as to give me that opportunity that I'm looking for to advance my career as a Memphis Tiger. My name is Charles Marzinski. I'm a senior, and I am a sport and leisure management major in the Kemmons Wilson School.
We know that the hospitality and sport and leisure management industries were hard hit during the pandemic. And so when it first hit, before the federal government was able to provide assistance to frontline level employees in the industry, we created the Hospitality Employee Assistance Program. And so in these photos, you actually see our dean rolling up his sleeves and packing care packages and distributing them at the Holiday Inn on main campus. Some of our students who were working in the industry at the time were able to benefit from these care packages as well. And it was a great partnership with the Metro Memphis Hotel and Lodging Association and a donation from the Wilson Family Foundation as well that made this happen. We have a great opportunity for all of our students to join called the IHG First Look Trip. Every year we take a charter bus of students to the Americas Division headquarters in Atlanta. As you can see, our students are professionally dressed as they network with different departments throughout the IHG headquarters. All students get to partake in a mock interview, as well as just networking with the corporation. And it's a great trip. It builds a lot of camaraderie within our school. And yes, sport and hospitality students are allowed to join us on this trip. We have a number of registered student organizations that are geared mostly towards Kemmons Wilson School students. We have Eta Sigma Delta, which is an honor society that students with the 3.0 or higher on the undergraduate level will be invited to join come their junior year. We are launching the American Culinary Federation student chapter. We have the Sport Marketing Association, as well as HSMAI, which is the Hotel Sales Marketing Association International. We have some fun pictures of our students in these organizations. This is after an induction ceremony of Eta Sigma Delta. You see students earn a cord that they can wear when they march across the stage at graduation, as well as get the official pin for Eta Sigma Delta. And on the lower left, you see our students working at Ronald McDonald's House, where we catered and served a full meal to patients here in Memphis. HSMAI is a very active registered student organization, so much so that they've won Chapter of the Year, National Chapter of the Year, 2 of the past 5 years. They have a great fundraiser every year to support the Memphis Child Advocacy Center. We have the Sport Marketing Association, real hands-on club here, and they typically do their philanthropy projects with the Special Olympics of Memphis. So please stay in touch with us, connect with us on social media. Yes, we even have TikTok now. So please do not be afraid to reach out to us and ask any questions. And we look forward to having you join us as our Kemmons Wilson Tiger family.